One more try. I'll make this my last attempt. We already once CC'd it. Like I said, I don't want to just do one game, and especially like probably the jankiest game. I don't want to do that all night. We want to switch to some other ones, but that's the first time I died like that. That really sucked. Probably the worst death yet. I don't know. I think my feet like clipped a little edge of that platform jumping, and it counted as me landing early, which sucks. Like I mentioned, the game is short, which is nice, but it's also really slow. Yo, Jank Jason, welcome in. Rhino Raid. Yeah, Rhino had to step out to do some IRL stuff, but I really do appreciate the raid and everyone who came in. We are doing Dot Level's Classicvania challenge. The information is pinned in the link in the comments. It's open to anyone. It's not a competition, it's just a self-challenge if you want to give it a whirl. But essentially, you can record yourself playing between 14 different... I think it's 14, it might be 13. But 13 different, like, classic side-scrolling Castlevanias. And, you know, the better you do on them, the better stamps you receive on a stamp card. And yeah, you get your own cool little stamp card and stuff. It's kind of cool. And it's a nice challenge for October, you know. So that's what we've been doing. I've been trying to improve my stamp quality for this game. Because before the stream started, I just had a red stamp, which is just a basic clear. But you know, just a little bit ago, we finished a 1cc run without continuing on this. So that would upgrade my stamp to silver. But I got so stinking close. I got so close to the Deathless, which would give me a gold stamp. So while I was a little hot on it, I wanted to try just one more time. But if it dies somewhere, then I'm gonna switch to a different Castlevania game. I have 7 stamps right now. Unfortunately, they're just... I mean, not unfortunately. I'm pretty proud of beating them, regardless. But, most of them are red stamps, so they're very basic. So... yeah, that's kind of where I am on the stamp right now. Actually, I have the stamp card, so... where is it? Bing! There you go. I just keep it in here. But there's the stamp card. You'll get your own stamp card when you sign in with your Twitch on the site. And then you just upload a run, and then you get your own stamp card, and the stamps start filling on the poster there. But yeah, 6 reds, 1 silver for 1cc. But one of these reds will turn silver when I submit the run we just had. I'm just trying to make one of them gold by not dying, you know. Yeah. Apparently this challenge Dot's been doing for 3 years. This is the 3rd year. And this is the first year I actually learned about it. To be fair, I don't think before this year I had watched Dot's channel. So, to be fair, I probably didn't know of her antics until this year. But it's a really cool thing that she runs. And I mean, Dot Level herself is pretty cracked on Castlevania. I think two of the years, I don't know if she's going for it this year, but 2022, 2023, or it might be 3 and 4 actually, she participated and she got every single gold stamp, which means that for 10 different classic Castlevania side-scrollers, she beat them on normal or harder difficulty without dying a single time. Thanks, jerk. Okay, stupid bat. Yeah, no deaths. 10 different hard side-scrolling Castlevania games. So, I think still Dot and Lavender are the only 2 who have done it on the site. And my goal is not to go for that. I'm fighting for my life trying to get 1 gold stamp. I'm not looking to fill, you know, that whole thing, but I do want to fill it with what, you know, some kind of stamp. You know, I'm not super versed in Castlevania, minus like the very mainline ones. So this has been kind of cool to get an experience of like what other Castlevanias I've never played are. I don't know. This Game Boy one has been pretty frustrating, I'm not gonna lie, in many ways, but again, the allure of how short the game is, it's a little strong. Like, damn, I'm so close. I think I can do it. I wonder if I just run here, like... Oh, wow. It was a little janky, but you almost can get through that spot. You can almost get through that spot by just running. And as usual, this game, as long as you are carrying... Damn. I was gonna say, as long as you are carrying the flame whip with the projectile, enemies go down way easier. So you can cruise, but again, you get hit 1 time and you lose your flame whip down to the regular flail, which is still pretty strong, but you don't get the projectile. And then pretty quickly when you get hit again, you go back down to the very, very worst leather whip, which is pretty terrible. So, the big constant tug of war of trying not to get hit by random stuff. Okay. Better jump this time, good. That's where we died last time. I will say, this is level 2, and this is still what I would consider the easy part of the game. I'm gonna get hit for sure. No. Probably here. No, wow. Unreal. If I don't want to get hit, I'm gonna have to hit some of the eyeballs in front of me, which I'm not a fan of because it explodes and it takes out the bridge. So you have to make these like really ugly, janky jumps, which I'm not a huge fan of. But if I want to keep my upgraded flail, I'll probably have to, because some of these are like really horrible. But yeah, with the way you jump in this game, I'm just really scared to be like forced. Oh, it sucks. Yeah, back to the leather whip. Yeah, this is what I mean. It just kind of happens in this game. A lot. Now, somewhere on this level, or somewhere on each level, there is a secret bonus area. For the life of me, I don't know where this one is. I shouldn't even, like, bother with this. It's a deathless run. I don't really need a 1-up. I got it. Okay. It's kind of fun to try and get, but yeah, on a deathless attempt, like, who cares about the 1-ups, you know? This bat is very aggressive. Okay. These bouncing fireballs, or whatever they are, worst hitboxes in the game. You gotta hit them dead center to hit them. Meanwhile, if they graze any part of your sprite, you will take damage. So, yeah, I really hate those things. Oh god. Alright, here's the boss. Ooh, that was scary. Again, the best way to play this game is to consider, like, give yourself a big width for your perceived hitbox for Simon. Like, Simon's sprite looks kind of thin, but trust me, your hitbox is wider than he is. So, if you even get grazed a little bit coming down, it will consider it a hit. Like, even that jump there that they were doing, that's pretty close to his hitbox. So... yeah, this boss isn't too bad once I realized you can hit the guys while they're peeking out before they make the jump. That really helps. Alright. So, there are the 2 levels I consider to be pretty easy. And then we have to clutch up on these last 2 levels, which are very difficult. Like, I would argue the entire challenge of the game is in stage 3 and 4, and stage 1 and 2 are basically just placeholders. So, again, we're just giving 1 attempt. If I die somewhere, we're gonna switch. But, you know, I got close last time. Just sucks. You see how long it takes. It's only 4 stages, but you see just how long it takes to get here and just make 1 attempt at a deathless. It takes a while because of how slow the game chugs. Okay, don't grab these candles, they are traps. You will die. Okay, we do want to grab this one though. This is a whip upgrade. Now we want to try and hold this flame as long as possible. But the flame is not our concern. This rising crusher is. This whole section stinks. This is probably I would probably argue this is the biggest bottleneck to the deathless. Like, this is probably where most of them die. Okay, good. That bug can be really bad if you don't get your inputs perfect. Yo, Mellow. The Pencils of Doom. Doesn't it look like a Crayola box? You remember, like, the box of crayons? They had all the crayons, like, sticking upwards. This looks like a Crayola box, now that you mention it. I miss those. Man, I miss Crayola boxes. This isn't the trap room, right? Okay, good. But yeah, we just 1cc this, but I got so damn close to a deathless, and I really just... I felt like I had to try again. How's Classicvania going? It's going pretty good, honestly. My last stream, I got my... oh, crap. Okay, that's really bad. I think we're still okay. There's almost no way you keep the flame whip the entire way, so I'm okay losing that. We just can't die. But yeah, last stream, for the very first time in my life, I beat Castlevania 3 on the Japanese version. I was pretty proud of that. Because you can't use the help me code in that to give yourself 10 lives. I think it's 10? Is it 5? You can't give yourself bonus lives, essentially, in that version, so... you know, heck yes, I used a lot of continues, but... you know, we still won, so I'm pretty proud of it. Yeah, we've cleared 7 games. One of them I've done without continues. Actually 2 now that I've done this. But I'm just trying to clean up the ones that I have and improve the scores, and then I want to try and fill the snap card with other games. Okay, so far decent. Haven't died yet. So that's the vertical crusher. Now we gotta run from the horizontal crusher. I think the devious thing is like you kind of you kind of let out a sigh of relief after you clear that spot. You're like, finally, you know. And then immediately that thing starts rising like to the left. And if you wait around at all, like this thing will catch up to you. Like all these candles are great. Can't whip them. You will waste too much time. Crap. Bad drops too. They have a lot. Where you like catch your leg on it. Okay. Okay. This jump sucks. You gotta line it up. You gotta jump on the edge of it. You can absolutely miss that jump. These are usually a little better. Good. But again, it's like, oh, I gotta line it up. So you kind of like inch forward, and then you remember that there's a giant crusher wall coming towards you. Like we haven't seen it in a bit, but I assure you it's still there. That crusher wall is still coming. Okay. Nice. No deaths. Let's see that crusher wall is coming. There it is. But yeah, I think that's basically it for this level. So that's good. No death on the crusher. Which means we just have to try and clutch stage 4. Dracula stage. Which is not easy. Through the horrible part. I mean, stage 4 is also horrible. I cannot say I'm clear yet. At all, to be honest. What's this guy doing? What are you doing? That was very easy. We kept the whip upgrade, that helped a lot. Okay, stage 4. Step 1 on stage 4, like, don't get hit by a stupid enemy here. My one death didn't come from, like, a spike death last time. I lost my whip upgrade here, and I was unable to beat the armored knight before he caught up to me. And that killed it. That was my one death, which really stinks. Okay, there it is. I'm a little nervous because they kind of break out of nowhere. They don't seem to have a distinct pattern as well. Like, they always kind of burst out at different times. I think one more is going to burst out. Yeah, there he is. Okay. We did keep our whip upgrade. So hopefully we can take out the armor knight coming up here. I got through Castlevania 1 and 4 tonight. I'm very rusty. I'm also super rusty, but congrats on getting through 1 and 4. I think 4, honestly, is probably, like, I don't want to devalue, because it's still really hard, but I think Castlevania 4 is one of the easier ones. Again, I'm not going to devalue, because I think it's still pretty tricky, especially near the end. But, yeah, it's good to get that one out of the way. But Castlevania 1 is definitely a much bigger challenge overall, I think. But yeah, I can't devalue any of them. They're all difficult. I'm trying not to get hit if I can. It would make the next rooms a little easier. I think that's the first time I ever got through that room without getting hit. But unfortunately, this room I usually hit as well. Oh, wow, okay. 1 is the only one I know well. 4 was the first time for me. Oh, interesting, okay. Did you like 4, out of curiosity? Like, I really like 4. I like the, like, amount of control you have in it. And I think it's overall easier because you have just such a versatile whip in that game. But as a first timer, I would be curious on thoughts. Because some hardcore Castlevania players might be like, it's like, you know, it's not as good as the original ones or whatever. Okay, here's our first bottleneck. Please make this jump. Yes! Okay, good, 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 good. Got a chance. That's all I ask is a chance. That jump is so scary. You have no idea how tight that jump is from hitting the ceiling and instantly dying. Okay. God, I'm so nervous. Okay. Where's it going? Up? Duck. Jump. We still have the fire upgrade too. That makes this much better. Up or down? Oh god. Good hit. Alright. Okay. Good. It felt easier or at least less punishing, but it had a learning curve for a few places where I got blindsided. That, I think, is a really good description of it. Yeah. Oh god, here's the death room. Please do not die here. Oh, yes! The fireball makes that so much better. I think that's the first time I carried the fireball in there, too. Oh my god. Okay, this is pretty good. So far, this is pretty good. I'm still gonna pick up the extra stuff, just in case, in the bonus area. There we go. Like, losing your triple holy water in 1 is awful. In 4, you hardly need sub. Yeah, I agree. Like, they made the whip so good in that game that, like, sub-weapons are an afterthought. So, because I still have... No! What? Okay, well, now I'm gonna have to pick up the orb. Actually, do I? I could wait until somewhere else. But should I risk it? That was a really dumb jump that shouldn't have happened as it did. That sucks. Hold on. Good timing. Good timing? Okay, good. Alright. There are more orbs coming up, but I want to, like... If I'm going to get hit somewhere... Okay, good. Good. Okay. My palms are sweating, dude. I'm getting really close here. This is this armor knight. We're really close. I can feel it. Okay, do not lose this. Do not lose this upgrade. We can get hit once, but I'm not playing with fire here. Yeah, it was a good recover. It was worth the risk because there's only one more whip upgrade in this entire section before Dracula. And I'm gonna be honest, if you don't have the full whip upgrade, that Dracula fight, I don't honestly know how you're supposed to do. You'd have to be like some kind of champ. Okay, we have made it to Dracula. Please, God, do not choke. scared. That's not it. There's still more. Hold on. That's really close. That was uncomfortably close. That. No! No! Yes! Let's go, dude! Deathless! Oh my god, we got a gold stamp. No way. Woo! Gold stamp! I didn't think I'd get one, dude. Especially on this piece of jank. Oh my god. Yeah, thanks for the GGs. Oh my god, you have no idea. My palms are shaking. Had to get that one hit in there for the heart attack. I knew he had one bar left, and I'm like, I could risk playing it safe and having a bat knock me into the instant death spikes by accident, or I can just be aggressive and jump into him and get a leather whip hit and see if it's enough damage. I knew it was that close. I just had to jump in for that whip, so I'm glad it killed him. Wow. That's pretty awesome, though. That is pretty awesome. Okay. So, that turns one of the red stamps into a gold stamp, which really rocks. I already 1cc'd Rondo of Blood. I really don't know if I could do Rondo Deathless. Especially with that boss gauntlet in the middle. I really don't know if I could do Rondo Deathless. I should probably focus on turning any of these red stamps into silvers first, if I can. That should probably be the better option. But yeah, I knew I was that close. So that's pretty good.